Welcome back everyone to Crypto Kings episode 9. I'm your host and mate Lamable, and I just want to say thank you for joining, I guess you could say a big week in the cryptoverse and in my own channel. We're pumping just over 700 views at the moment with that last video, and this is kind of a roll-on video to that. Before I actually get started in talking about the total supply and why it doesn't matter and why this is important, I actually want to go back and go through the markets. Every week I like to go through the markets. I'm going to be going through it in the Australian dollar. And to start, Bitcoin is trading at 11,217 today. We've actually had a little bit of an up, down, a funny week actually in the crypto market. I've seen it go all the way up and then all the way back down again and all the way back up. Ethereum is trading at 637. Ripple's at 61 cents. Bitcoin Cash at 11.26. EOS is at $11.34. Stellar's trading at 42 cents. Litecoin sitting at $115. Cardano is at 22 cents or ADA. IOTA is at $1.40. And then we have Tether at $1.37, which where it should be in the US dollar. That's rough. And you know, by working out what Tether's doing, I can actually work out what the US dollar is to the Australian dollar. So that's pretty good in the sort of the long term run. Tron is trading at 5.1 cents today. And our last one, we keep adding more and more coins to the list. Monero is at $190 and Neo is trading at $46 today. All in the green tonight on our Sunday evening over in Australia here. So, I mean, if you bought in last week or the week before, congratulations. You know, we've seen a fairly healthy, almost a double and a triple on coins, especially hold coins like Power Ledger. I think that's done extremely well. In Australia, it went all the way from 25 cents all the way up to 60 cents and is now sitting. Where is it sitting, actually? Because it's one of the coins I've actually been looking at. If you're into Funfair as well, it's trading at 3.4 cents, but Power Ledger is sitting comfortably at 44 cents at the moment. I thought it was going to stay around at 50 cents, but it just didn't have it happen. But anyway, enough of me rambling on. I really want to talk about the total supply. I've been seeing a lot of comments on my YouTube channel. Well, a couple of them, most of them really positive, and thank you for your kind support. Smack the like button. Share the video around because I'm going to keep uploading these once a week if I can. I really just want to talk about the total amount of supply and why do not fear if the supply is 100 billion coins. That really doesn't really mean a thing. And it's more important, the higher the coins are in supply, I feel like the more valuable they're going to be down the run. If you're in it for a quick pump, if you're pumping and dumping coins, this is a bad idea to be invested in these coins because it's not actually going to give you better returns in the short run. As the ones with the less circulating supply at the moment, in the short term, if you're a day trader and you're living off this stuff, of course you're going to be going off the ones that have got less volume because they're easily more to pump. You only need 100 or 200 million in a cryptocurrency market to really double or triple your money. So if you're not like me and you don't like to do the day trading thing and you're more of a swing trader like me, you may actually like the bigger supply coins. I'd call myself a yearly, maybe 2 or 3 yearly swing trader. If I see a good trade on something, there's a high chance I'm going to sell that and go back into fiat and wait for the next crash or the next pump. But I'm really not too fussed about the day-to-day market value, especially when it comes to XRP. Sorry, Ripple's the company, but XRP the token. I'm not really too worried about the price today or tomorrow. If it sits around that 58 cents Australian, that's actually a really tasty figure. In the long run, right, if we're thinking 5-10 years down the track, Swift is not going to be able to keep up it's not going to be able to keep up with XRP the token. No way. I don't know if you guys saw the Ellen DeGeneres video, how much XRP was transferred so quickly across the net. This is so tasty to all the banks. If they can bring down their oil transfers, if they can bring down their weapons transfers, if they can bring down their gold transfers around the world, economically, and if they use the XRP protocol, $300 is a minimum, because you're going to need that supply. We're talking about $1 trillion market here. We're not talking about like Litecoin. Well, these companies are scalable. 100 billion tokens so cheaply at the moment, who have got this many partners. They're going to do well. They are extremely going to do well, with no doubt about it. And I know 90 partners is just the beginning. They have a lot more partners than that XRP. $300 or 300 tokens. And I don't know if you guys have been actually keeping up with DM Logic and Jungle Link, but they are beating the drum for XRP, and the financial gain with XRP is going to be huge in the future. 300 US is a small figure, but they're really talking about supply. They're really going to need that 100 billion tokens to actually be able to distribute that around the world. Without that sort of supply, and I know there was actually one of my comments was, there may be like a major, there may be like a massive XRP, like a token or something, and I just thought that'd be so funny if you could actually just roll out the bank with like an XRP giant coin that'd be worth like, I don't know, like $1,000 or something, just a monster of an XRP token. But with the way the world is going and how fast things are happening, if this system is enabled, I don't think it's going to be too far away when you and me are actually, if we're still in the game, actually going to be getting paid. If we're our own bosses, I believe we're going to be getting paid in increments, like in seconds or minutes that we're actually on the job. I don't believe we're going to be waiting a week for our pay. It's going to be like, as soon as you walk through the door, that's it. You start trickling cash into your account in your chosen token, and this is the way the world is moving towards. And I can't think of a coin that's actually going to go up against XRP. Like, what else have you got? I don't believe Stella's going to do it. And the reason Stella won't do it, I feel like they're going to be going down the more ATMs and actually hard points around the world to be able to trade. But that doesn't make any sense, because that doesn't make any sense that it would actually put XRP out of business, because if Stella manages to pull off what they're doing, if they're going to try and set up ATMs all around the world, like, that's a good thing. They're going to be able to withdraw and deposit more than their own token. They may actually become an infrastructure, a token for XRP and Bitcoin Cash and Tron and Neo and FunFan, some of the other ones. So to say that XRP has a competitor, it hasn't. And it's so rare at the moment. Like, I don't know anywhere in history that we haven't had this opportunity in our life. This is like buying property in the 1920s. And I don't think a lot of people get it. A lot of people don't understand it. And you really find out really quickly why the 1% are called the 1%. The guys who are switched on, the guys who know what's coming, the guys who know what's happening, mate, it's game over. Like, you don't just set up 50 to 200 to 400 partners or whatever it's going to be, or whatever it is as tonight. And as far as Coinbase is concerned, I don't see any concern for worry right now. All I want is actually the price to stay lower for longer, simply so I can keep racking up those XRP tokens. That's all I care about. I really don't care about the price. I will care about the price if it does hit that 300 US. That's when I won't be buying anymore, will I? And it's just a matter of time when this really starts to heat up and we really have our next financial revolution, where we go into Web 3.0, Web 4.0 and beyond. And it's going to be such an exciting future, but at the same time it's going to be such a divided future, because you're going to have so many of these coins actually coming up to the plate, being able to like, you might not even need to work anymore with some of these coins or what they're doing. Like, you may be able to make your currency, say if you guys are having the night off and you're going out and you've got your entertainment tokens. I don't want to bring them out just yet, but I may be on the other side working, signing off on contracts for you over in Australia if you're in America. And you could be doing the same for me. I might be wanting to spend those tokens in that online shop or whatever, or you guys are signing off contracts and being moderators over on your side of the world. So it is a really interesting space how this is going to change in the next 5 to 10 years. We need this infrastructure first to kick in. The total supply of 100 billion isn't a lot. We're talking about a $5 trillion market plus more that these banks are going to be trading. Like you think about, they've got finances, the army, oil, gold, everything that get international trading, retail, Visa, debit, MasterCard, American Express, all these. If Visa are going to jump in first, and it's just a matter of time, and I reckon we're going to get this domino effect where we're going to be down the line somewhere, and XRP will be a household name. Instead of seeing MasterCard ads and American Express ads, you're going to see XRP ads on TV. And when that day comes, when this day happens and it's socially acceptable to own XRP, we'll all, the people, the smart people who are listening and are doing something about it and owning these tokens are going to be a new breed in generation and of the next millionaires and billionaires possibly. And I seriously, if you can, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that, but if you can muster up some XRP, do it. Do it for your kids. Don't do it for you. Don't do it if you're a grandpa watching this. If you're a little bit in your 40s or 50s, don't do it for yourself. And I'm not doing it for me. You need to really think about the generations after you and how this new world is going to come across. Because as for me as a trader, I'm not trading in the S&P 500 or the ASX like I used to. I'm always looking for the next best thing. And cryptocurrencies is the way the future is going, with smart contracts, with the blockchain and everything that's going on. And this is going to be big. This is going to be huge. This is going to be like buying property in 1920s. And you guys are a part of that. So thank you for subscribing. I mean, we've got a whole lot of new guys on board who have subscribed. And so a big thank you to you who are doing that and sticking with me. Make sure you share, like, subscribe. Send this video out to all your friends, because I'm the type of bloke that I have a big mouth and I don't like anyone to miss out on an opportunity as well. So anyway, thank you for listening to Crypto Kings episode 9. I'm your host, the mate Llama Bull, and we'll see you on the next video, whether it be an XRP video. I want to talk about some more coins and get a bit more engagement, so leave your comments and everything down the bottom, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.